So this is my patient, guys. We've got a really dry earwax plugs in here for you. So you can see this one's not completely blocked up. We've got a little gap at the top where you can see part of the eardrum beyond. We're just going to use some suction to get rid of this. And then you can see these
stray hairs.
Loads of hairs in this one. And you've got these kind of dry blocks of wax rather than being like one big plug. It's lots of little bits of plug all stuck really close together. So I'm just going to...
Do you know, I had a patient the other day, I've never seen it before. The hair in the ear was so long that there was some hair basically, it was bunched down like pretty much on top of the eardrum. Yeah. And I'd managed to grab some with the forceps, just about. And as I was pulling it, they were still attached. Like the hairs were going right the way down, literally the whole length of the ear canal. Because I was saying to them, oh, these are just loose hairs, and I was pulling them, and I just went, and I just stopped, and I was like, oh, sorry.
That one's still attached. You'll get it sometimes because they'll almost curl in on themselves, won't they? They'll go right down. So there we go, just getting these last couple of straggly bits off. And some
these are always the worst. These are always the worst ones, these bits. They don't, oh, this one's coming away quite nicely, actually.
It's not too bad, is it? Just tidying it around those edges. There we go. So we can see a couple of little stray hairs in there, but I would advise the patient, without that wax in front of it now, those will come out with the next bath or shower, so nothing you need to worry about there. But you've got this very dry layer on this one as well, much deeper dry section. There we go.
Yeah, so it looked like the patient's sort of, again, like we've said on previous videos, started using oil to try and clear it. Hasn't really made much of a difference, or made it feel worse on some occasions, and they just kind of stop using it then. That's where it kind of gets like this.
Because you can get that earwax almost expanding, can't you? That's the thing. Or blocking any gaps around it. So patients will, a lot of the time will say, you know, I tried using some olive oil and it just made things worse. And that's just where you're blocking those gaps, or the wax itself is just sort of grown a little bit as it absorbs the oil.
Cool.
Yeah, that's dry, isn't it?
Dry. Oh, we're still going.
Yeah, we got some really deep dry sections in this particular ear canal.
Got to the coal now.
Yeah, that's it. This is almost broken. Diamonds. If you see that sort of lighter texture, I think that's just the light coming and bouncing off that hard wax. And sometimes you'll almost get, it'll look like there are flecks of crystal in it, because it almost looks like it's got these kind of like crystallized flecks. When it's really old and really dry. So we've got one of those coming up soon, I think, for one of the videos. But it's coming away really well, and it looks nice and healthy. So
ideal.
What have we got there, centimetres wise?
3.5 by the looks of it.
Inch. I'm just going to go just under 1.5 inches, I think, on that one, as far as inches, 3.5 inches, 1.5 inches. Sorry. Yeah.
Now this is a patient of mine that attended. Now what it looks like here, it does actually look really soft and squishy. Yeah. Look at this. It's absolutely solid. This is,
my goodness,
you can see me flicking off the end. This is a hearing aid wearer. So a patient wears some National Health hearing aids here, which have really sort of big moles that fill the entire ear canal. Now, the last time I saw this patient was around 2 years ago, so it has been a little while since I've last saw this patient. Now I've gone straight in with the Rosen inserter here, just to nip behind that dry piece that was at the top there. What I was hoping for, that I was going to get a good enough grip. You can see all that dead skin there. Now the other ear, the left ear, was actually completely clear. There was nothing at all in that side. So
it almost looks wet in the middle there. You can see it's not by just how much pull there is coming back from that.
You'd be surprised what comes out at the end of this now. I think, now this hasn't been like kind of diagnosed or anything, but I think this may be an early onset of keratosis obturans, and you'll kind of see why in a sec, because as I start to pull this through, take a look how long this is in a second. It's all skin. So we didn't quite manage to break the whole thing away, so we're going to get another good grip here. Or not quite this one. I wanted to try it there, but I think that was too soft to remove.
Yeah, it's kind of got that softer feel to it, isn't it, at the top?
Yeah, I'm going to get this harder bit at the bottom here now, so I've got a good grip here now. Little bit of a wiggle. I'm not pulling this too hard because I don't want it to break away. You can see just underneath this here, this is all starting to slip out now.
Wow.
Here we go. Watch this now. Look at that.
Whoa.
That was basically
I didn't expect her to go back as far as that.
That was basically a cast of the entire ear canal, but all dead skin. And you could see how white it was, which can sort of be a sign that this almost like kind of newer skin, which is just possibly shedding really quickly.
My goodness me.
I mean, the longest bit of this removal is taking these really solid, dry, crusty bits away. I had a real sort of struggle with these bits.
That looked like it came from the other ear, didn't it? Pulled straight through the middle. It was huge.
Coming out of the nose.
When you saw that kind of more mottled section at the front, I thought that was just going to be just a little wall. Yeah. My word, I wasn't expecting that.
Do you know, I was really happy that all came out in one go, because if that had all broken up into little bits, that would have been a nightmare to remove.
That tends to be what happens with the keratosis, because you get these kind of layers, and you can start pulling the middle, and what you'll do is just kind of open it up a little bit, almost like imagine like a flower from a bud, like opening like that. Oh yeah, and it's that kind of thing.
So these not really getting anywhere with the suction here. It's too dry and too firmly attached. So what I'm trying to do here, you can barely see it on the side, sorry, because I'm trying to, the ear canal is literally on the side of the camera here. I'm trying to hold the ear open while I'm grabbing these bits. So I've got another little piece away. This is just really tidying up now, these bits.
Well, yeah, with the forceps, it's difficult, isn't it? It's
And I'm actually hovering here, and the patient's talking to me at the same time. Bless them, they were pretty much almost completely deaf in this ear before coming in.
They must have felt, they would have felt that coming out, but they would have felt a difference as that started to come out the ear canal.
Oh, he sat there like a trooper, to be honest. He didn't really flinch, didn't budge. Actually found it quite, what's the word? It was, what's the word? Help me out.
Relaxing? Therapeutic?
Not, yeah, we'll just go with that. I can't think straight. It's the end of the day, guys. Sorry, we've had a bit of a strange day today.
It's been an odd one today.
Yeah, it'll come to me now. Satisfying.
Satisfying. That's the word.
So what I'm actually trying to do here, while there's a lot of shaking going on, sorry, I'm trying to just use the bottom half of the jaw of the forceps to lift this little flap. Because we're at the cartilage portion of the ear canal. This is the flexible part of the ear. There we go. We managed to get that there.
Okay.
That is it's a real. You can see there's a real sharp bend there. So what's that? We got.
You can see the bend in the plug. Look at that kind of bends over.
So what's that? That's like a 2 centimeter plug there. I mean, the average length of an ear canal is about 2.7 to 3 centimeters, so that's near enough going the whole length of the ear canal.
That's sort of 3/4 of an inch on that one as well. Wow,
that's a beast.
That is a beastie. Well, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I know you enjoyed that one, because I was gripped to the edge of my seat on that one. That was a good one. But as always, guys, if you do enjoy the videos, you can always like, heart, share, follow, and subscribe. If you thoroughly enjoyed the video and want to see more videos, you can become members of the channel. That way, then you'll get more videos as well. But as always, guys, take care of yourselves.
Take care of your ears.
And take care of one another. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.